ladies to Eyes Open.
Yeah, with Natalie and Brittany.
Yes.
La N y la B. We used to have this joke because, we sing Yandel, because, like, if they knew, I don't know if they know. Pero bueno, like, we sing Yandel, la V y la Y, whatever. We're like, somos el grupo Hambre y Sueño.
Hambre y Sueño.
Okay, this was going to be a really funny one. Because last episode, we were deep.
We were a little deep. I feel like, okay.
But okay, we're like this, mira.
I know, but that's life. We're like the roller coaster
we're
of the ride.
We're fun, we're serious, we're spiritual, we're protective, we're loyal. Like, you're going to get all of it.
And also, too, like, so much has happened in our life. And again, made us who we are, that we hope people can, like, take inspiration, or I don't know, maybe even just, like, chuckle with us.
It's funny. I'm going to say this because with my music taste. So it's a running joke now because within 9 days, I went to see Coldplay, Metallica, and Shakira. I was like, okay, I have around 10 personalities. Meaning, like, I have the really like peace and love, which is like, amamos al mundo, Coldplay, tenemos Metallica, like, pack up your shit and leave.
Yeah.
Metallica. And then I have Shakira, which is like the fun girls.
I know.
Girls.
So
like
fun.
a girls. Because we're girls. Like,
we're girls,
loyalty above all.
And cheer for others.
100%. And for ourselves. Like,
and for ourselves.
This is why this is perfect because it kind of leads to what we're going to talk about, which is girls trips.
Girls trips, traveling. But even, like, not just girls trips, like traveling in general, right? Because like, we talked about being moms. We talked about, like, our careers and, like, or, like, not even just careers. I feel like more just, like, energy or, like, mindset and people things. But another thing about us is that we love to travel, whether it's in the U.S. or also out of the U.S., anywhere, just experiences.
Yeah. We like to have something on our calendar.
Something on the calendar, something to look forward to at all times. Yeah. Whether even it's like a dinner that we're doing dinner tonight. So.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I know we're doing dinner tonight. Woohoo. Excited.
Just something to look forward to, because I think that's something that probably we learned from our parents too, was not having something always to look forward to.
Because our parents, and I can speak for my parents and her parents too, when they had kids, they gave their life to their children, which is great. But like, like I said, this all started because we would go out and our kids were little and we would leave them with our husbands or with them because, grandparents and Latin grandparents, they want those grandbabies next to them all the time. And so this leads to, like, we have had such amazing girls trips. I mean, it could be the Fredericksburg that we went a couple months ago, which is like a 2-hour drive. Or we've gone to 2 different continents.
We went to Egypt, which was super fun. I think we should tell them about that because that was
Egypt, my favorite country ever in the world. Okay, so this one with Egypt. Yeah. So it was I got married again, my current husband, but it was my bachelorette. But the thing what happened is like all my friends are married with the same person, right? Yeah. So he's like, Natalie, you're the last one that's going to have a bachelorette because, I mean, we
have to enjoy it.
We have to enjoy it. And then how and when did I just decide? I love the Mommy Returns. I love everything Mommy. But when did we decide Egypt? I don't even know how that went about.
Okay, so who knows? My memory is
tell me because I don't remember.
I remember, yes, you were on the second marriage, which again, like, we're all for whatever makes you happy.
Do your thing, boo.
Again, no shame, right? And like,
pack
do your
shit if you have to.
If you have to. But it was like, you're the last one getting married, and not even that
I didn't have a wedding with my first husband. We went to the courthouse.
Yeah, and I feel like it wasn't about anything wild. I think that's what's so funny is that, like, people think bachelorettes or bachelor trips are like, this is your last time to do anything crazy.
And we already done that. We went to Vegas for yours.
We went to Vegas for mine. We went to New Orleans.
We already lived, and we went to college, which was crazy.
So it's like nothing like that. It's more so of like, this is the last kind of like hoorah. And so I remember that we were like all writing down places that we wanted to go.
Okay.
And we put it in the bowl and we picked out of the bowl. But you picked out of the bowl. You picked Cairo.
Oh, El Cairo, sí. Okay.
And like, I think I put, I put Italy or something.
You've
like
always, Italy.
Something like romantic and like,
She wanted the lemon cup
like
picture.
So cute.
Oh, because us, when we travel, we're influencers. We believe.
And like, I think my like sister and like your sister, whatever, like wrote down other stuff. And like, I think you wrote down Egypt.
Yeah.
And you picked Cairo and we're like, okay, we're going. And we're like, okay, we're going to be what was that? Our t-shirt theme? It was like
National Geographic.
National Geographic.
I was cleaning my drawers literally oh my God, is this a sign?
What?
I was cleaning my drawers like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
I was organizing my stuff and I found my National Geographic little crop top because we traveled with that and we got jean jackets with like our name and little pearls with like
it was so
bridesmaids
cute.
And bride.
That was funny too because we were wearing National Geographic t-shirts going to Egypt, and so people thought that we were part of the National Geographic like crew or something.
They asked us in Air France. They're like, "Oh, where are you girls going?" And then we're like, "Oh, we're just going to Egypt for a girls' trip." And they gave us free champagne. They were like, champagne. And by the way, this was in 2021.
Yeah.
So the whole COVID thing had already happened, but it was still kind of
happening. Yeah.
So it was still like masks at the airport. Yeah. And I kid you not, including my future husband at the time, was like, "Están locas. You guys are crazy."
My parents.
How are you gonna go to Egypt during post
COVID?
Kind of post COVID, but still COVID. Oh my gosh, the story.
Which one?
Remember, we had to take a test, and I was positive for COVID.
Oh yeah.
And then we had to
delay it.
By the way, can we note to everybody, buy the insurance when you're booking the vacations? But because we bought that insurance, we were able to cancel it.
Yeah.
Because I was positive for COVID, so I couldn't go. And then they gave us all of our money back.
Yeah.
And then we rebooked for 2 weeks after. I would test myself every day. Because, the Walgreens had the little things.
I know.
I was like, okay, I'm so positive,
I know. It was wild. And I will say, okay, that kind of goes back to like our other show that we were talking about. So many people, including my husband, was like, "Don't go. You shouldn't go
because
it's going to be dangerous." And it's 4 girls going to a foreign country during COVID, and 4 girls look like you're going to be having fun, and like you're not taking other men with you.
Correct. So, and a different culture. I mean, we're going to Egypt. Culture. They're Muslims, and there's a stigma around that, but we're so open minded that never affects us. Like obviously, our family is like, "You're going to go over there." It's we
be careful,
blah blah blah, and we're like, we'll be fine. Because that's
I do think, okay, like take it with a grain of salt. You should be cautious when you're going places.
Don't get it twisted. We're not going to get taken too. I mean, we watch Netflix. Aquí I'm watching. Aquí nada de taken. I'm going to take a picture and then you're going to know where I live.
Exactly. So we were cautious and like all those things. But again, like we didn't listen to the noise.
Yeah.
We're like, we're going to go half full. We're going to go. We're going to enjoy all the things. And we did stuff from literally going to like cathedrals to
we went to the Hanging Church, which was the Holy Family was there, but we also went to the Muhammad Ali Mosque.
I know, and we
we wore our little scarves, like headscarves, and it was such a really really cool experience. We rode a camel,
hot air balloon ride over the Valley of the Kings,
the Valley of the Kings, and Queen Hatshepsut's temple.
Yeah,
well, look at me, I remember,
and
because they always say like hot chicken soup.
Hot chicken soup.
Remember, Queen Hot Chicken Soup. That's what you say.
But we had so much fun, and like cruise on the Nile River, like all that stuff was just the dinner. Yeah. And honestly, because we had so many videos and photos, and like we make you had a really good idea of taking all your photos and making them into memory books.
Yeah, memory books.
That's my favorite thing, and so like that really helps. But so I mean, we could go on and like say how much fun our trip was, but I will
how
say
we plan it though. We're such good freaking planners. We have to give ourselves credit because we have children, we have jobs, and we have to say we would not be able to do this without our significant others, because they all stay with the kids, but also our family too. They help with the kids when we're out for these specific girls trips, because we do girls trips we do trips with our kids as well. Yeah, but whenever we do a trip, we
plan it. Honestly, and I can't even say I'm the friend that plans anything. I'm the friend that shows up in Venmos for sure. I'm cautious and organized in my own way, but Natalie, when it comes to trips,
I am.
You are on another level. Yeah. You plan it from 7:05 to 7:15.
I even give you free time. In the itinerary.
You will be breathing this kind of aroma, and it should stimulate these things in your brain.
We're gonna go eat here, and then we're gonna go here, and then.
But I love it. I love it because there's nothing goes to chance.
No, nothing.
There's
goes to chance.
Some random things
that we democracy because I do ask. Yeah. I give you options.
You give us options.
You guys want to do this or this, and then everybody normally
totally
picks.
Totally fine. And we have riding hot air balloon to camel to 4-wheelers, and then Peru when we did the llamas and all the other stuff. So there's different options for sure, but you have a gift. You should be a travel agent in the future.
I have to add that to the retiring thing because I want to do the public speaking with women, and then I also want to be a travel agent. Yeah. I mean, for fun, I am that nitpicky, and I know that you're gonna have the best time if you do what I do. I know it. I know it.
And we all know it. So we just agree.
You trust me.
We agree. Well, because you haven't failed us, like knock on wood, but like you haven't failed us.
It's impossible. I know we're not. I'm that confident. I know I'm not going to fail. I know because I know we're going to see things like are Pinterest worthy.
Pinterest worthy.
And
super
are just
fun.
like
Super
unique
fun.
things. I obviously want to do tourist things that are fun.
Yeah.
But I also want to do I want to add extra things that make us. Yeah. I'm not going to go down a dark alley, my friend, to experience things. But I don't know. Because that's when you get taken. But I want to do more into the life of the people too. Because I think
we do have a good balance of staying at the resort, but then doing things. Because even when we went to Isla Mujeres, just us two, we stayed at the resort, but then we also went into the town and had fun there too. So I feel like we have a good combination now. So your bachelor trip was one thing for sure.
Yeah.
Then we did. And then why did we do Peru?
Because that kicked up. Oh, now I tell you. Okay. We were flying back and we were so sad that our trip was over.
Because you have something to look forward to, right?
Yeah,
you're planning this out for so long.
And also we had the best freaking I cannot explain to you none of the Real Housewives stuff, no arguments, none of that.
None.
We're go with the flow. Everybody looks amazing. Everybody looks pretty. We all hype each other up. I love your hair. I love this. Use my hair straightener. Use this the best time.
Yeah.
We're flying back. And then I was we need to plan another trip. And then we started the World Wonders tours.
Oh, yeah.
Because, we're doing Egypt because it was an ancient world wonder. Yes. And then we're we should do all the world wonders of the world.
I know.
And then
that was so fun. And it came up on the screen.
It came on the screen.
And so I know us with our signs. We're
I know.
But also too, making it a little funny. Sometimes we're you see the bag and then you see the bag on a commercial. We're it's a sign. Okay. So there's profound signs and then there's shopping signs, right? But no, that was a sign because it was on the screen, it said Peru. And we were okay, that's the next one. It's settled.
It's settled.
No questions.
And I was none of us have been to South America, the continent.
Yeah.
And we already did Africa. And I was just why do that? And then, so we decided on Peru.
Yeah.
I get my wedding comes, I get married and all these things. Yeah. I get pregnant really fast. I had the baby. And then we went in 23 because Emma was still a baby.
Yeah. And so we did Peru. Peru was super fun too. Magical. The people, the food, the atmosphere, the things that we saw, totally different environment. It was chilly versus cold, Egypt was so hot.
Egypt was so hot that the water would be out of the bucket, cold, and within I kid you not, within 10 minutes, it'd be hot water, warm water, bottled water.
Yeah.
The beach. Remember the beach in Egypt?
The beach when we
got
in
a sauna.
No, it was a jacuzzi. And we were this is not refreshing.
Because you go and you go to the Caribbean and it's warm water, but you get in and you're cool off. No, I cannot explain. We went to the Red Sea.
Yeah, that was so fun. But no, Peru was chilly. We froze. We had ponchos, and thank God we had the ponchos.
Oh wait, should we do this story time about the freaking ponchos?
Oh yeah. So well, first of all, the other story is
I limit this to our adventurous.
Yeah, we're adventurous, but like you said, I limit this. There's a line that we don't cross. And one of the lines was, first of all, the driving up the mountain. I'll never forget it.
I stared at death in the face and I won. Ay, Dios mío.
No, I was okay, but there was a movie I was watching it with Kevin the other day. I don't remember what the movie was. And they went to Rainbow Mountain and they had the same drive. And I kid you not, I got the same nausea.
Imagine looking down.
And you just go straight down.
And you're in a car, in a little bus, about this far off the cliff.
Yeah.
No, I remember.
That was horrible.
And I was in the window that looked at it. So I was but then because we were the ones looking at it.
And you feel it. And you feel everyone else on you. And then you feel everyone else on the other side of you. And there's literally, like you said, an inch and a half to the cliff. The tire has an inch and a half off to the cliff.
To get on that car, we almost didn't get on the car.
Oh yeah, because it was too cold. The ponchos.
Yeah, because this is the thing. We are we're not. I want to call ourselves high maintenance, but we're definitely not gonna go on a trip with all planned outfits.
Yeah. And we didn't do our research.
Correcto.
We did our research, I feel enough for Egypt, but we didn't do our research enough for Peru, where people asked us, how long have you been training to go up Machu Picchu? And we were training?
I went in high-heeled boots. And you know what? We might need to post a picture because you won't believe it. Even my husband. Yeah. Remember the guide was he looked at me. Well, looked at all of us, to be fair, because all of us were dressed not like we're going to go up Machu Picchu. He looked at me. I was wearing a little maxi dress with heeled boots. I was like, pero va con mi outfit. It goes, I couldn't not wear it. What am I to do pictures with no showing my foot? I can't do that.
That was so funny. They're how long did you train? And we're train for what? What are you talking about?
You got to do about an hour hike, y yo. And we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We made it. Some things we didn't make all the way, but that we made. We made Machu Picchu for sure.
For sure.
But back to the poncho. The poncho. I didn't make the whole thing, but no, it was terrible altitude. But the poncho was crucial because we bought outfits like most people. You just buy things that are like at the store, right? Or you buy things online that you're just like, yeah, this will be great for the day. But it wasn't for the weather of Peru. We had like this thin poncho.
Like Amazon.
Yeah.
Amazon poncho. This is not like we, let's be real. It's Amazon poncho that we saw. I looked Peru poncho. I bought the Amazon poncho because I want to look ethnic or whatever. I want to get the, I want to be with it. The vibe. And then we wake up at 6 a.m. and I get out and I told Brittany, and I'm going to say because it's in Spanish. Yeah. I'm going to do Spanish here. I'm like, yo no voy. Yo no nací para el frío. I was like, I'm Cuban. I was born in a tropical island. I cannot suffer this. And I said, I will not. I can suffer heat.
Yeah.
That's fine. But one thing about me, I will not suffer cold.
Cold, yeah.
And then I was like, I will pay any price for an Uber person to take me back to Cusco. And then our guide was like, no.
They're like, you'll be fine.
Wait until you get, the shop is going to open. And you're going to get real Peruvian
He was
ponchos.
not even half full of a guy. He was like a quarter. No, he was like 3/4 full person. Like he was the hype person for the whole trip because we were girls that didn't prepare for hiking. And
we were girls that only went on Pinterest.
Yeah, we went on
Meaning,
Pinterest.
yo quiero mis fotos así, And then it's like, when we got there, we're like, wait.
But he was so nice. He was so encouraging. And even some of us were like vomiting because of the altitude and like the motion sickness.
The altitude was so bad, giving headaches,
everything.
Vomiting.
And he was so nice. Like a guide makes all the trips worth it, right? Like the guide in Egypt, we got a good guide too.
Yeah, we even left him all of our clothes.
I know.
We do that too. It's like, and I think that speaks, I want to say, I'm sorry, maybe my modesty is not here right now, but I want to say that speaks highly of how we were raised.
Yeah.
Not because I think I'm going to a third world country. No, it's because we want to give.
Yeah.
And so, tip, I can give you a tip, right? That's fine because we give tip to our tour guides. But we're like, listen, we're not going to use this clothes anymore. We bought them and because they're to wear here. And it's not like I'm going to the Caribbean. I'm not going to wear my bikinis.
Yeah.
But these are clothes that we're never going to wear again. Like our headscarves went to Egypt.
Yeah.
The long skirts to be respectful to the culture. Like, I'm not going to wear that here. I'm going to wear my yoga pants here.
Yeah. No, I do think that goes back to like who we are. Like I know you've mentioned like public speaking in the future. Like I definitely want to have like a charity or like things like that we can like. We've even talked about doing that on our trips for sure.
And we're gonna look over here because you gotta see this. I know for a fact one day we're gonna have a charity.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact we're gonna give back to all of the kids. We're gonna pick a country, a region. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Took us 7 years to get to this. But we're going to have it. We're going to help children. It's one of our dreams, to be honest.
It's definitely one of our dreams.
We talk about this so much. I cannot wait.
And I think, and we've talked about it even before.
And taking our kids. Taking our kids to help other children.
Yeah. And we've talked about it before even having our own children, which I think is like,
it's
just who we are.
We've always wanted to do some random, like, go to Kenya for like 2 years mission.
Something.
Or like and then when we were in Peru touched you a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Peru, well, I mean, like I did mission trips with my dad growing up and I wish I could do it every single summer. Like
I know, our life is just so crazy.
It's just different.
But I know we're gonna get there.
But Peru was just different. The guy, like seeing the people, like
babies and their things,
and then people literally running up a mountain faster than the horse.
Oh yeah, because we paid for the horse because we're not hiking.
Barefoot.
Dios.
And the bottom of their feet not looking like feet, like looking calloused, and like. But the crazy part is the joy.
So happy. This is
that they had.
Like, and the Andes Mountains is like their soul. Like they're indigenous to there. And like we were just beautiful. Like, it's such a touch. And I think I want to, and I guess we're getting off topic here, but us being immigrants.
Yeah.
You're born here, but your parents.
Yeah.
But so you have a lot of your culture.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, we don't have, or I don't want to say this. This is a very touchy subject, but it's like they're indigenous to that's their home.
Yeah.
Right. They haven't moved somewhere else. They were in the Andes Mountains and they're happy and they're joy. And like, we are like a mix of American culture. Then you add Texas culture.
Yeah.
And then you add Mexican culture. And then you add, but then also your parents are from the valleys. And then you add Tex-Mex culture.
Like Tejano culture. So,
entonces we are like, una mix of so many things that I feel like whenever we met them at the Andes Mountains and whatever, and they're so happy and they don't even they don't have the urge to know anything else. But I feel like because they're so content, joy.
No, their joy was contagious. Their smile was like from ear to ear.
An older gentleman. I'm telling you, this guy that pulled ours was like in their 70s.
Had to be in their
corriendo, running
faster than the horse. Faster than the horse. The horse was slowing down.
He was pulling the horse.
And the guy was like running with the horse. But like his smile, and I will never forget. Like, you know when you have those things in like we say core memories.
I know.
But like when your life hopefully one day like flashes before you and you have those like highlights.
Yeah.
Andes Mountains for sure. Why, for sure.
But this is why I do encourage people to travel.
Yeah.
Even if it's with your kids, even if it's your girls' trips.
Even if it's like, we've talked about like our most exciting trips, but there's other trips too that like are local that are just as fun. But I think having something on the calendar to look forward to helps you view life as half full, right? And then like just having those moments of like why you're working so hard or why you're doing all the things, like it means something.
You bring como dicen los europeos. I work to live, not live to work.
Yeah.
And we have recently in our lives, and again, this is why we're here.
Yeah.
We are doing Two Eyes Open because we decided we want something that's ours.
Yeah.
Because we work so much. And so it's funny that we're closing with this too, because it's like, I told you to pack your shit and leave, and you did.
Yeah, I did.
And then I told you the same thing. Yeah. I want to pack my shit and leave.
I know.
You know? And like, how do we do that? And it's like a bunch of brainstorming. So it goes down to that.
Yeah. I think it's like
live
your life.
And
go for
it.
Yeah.
So if your significant other wants to go on a girl's trip, on a boys trip.
Oh yeah.
Let him go.
Let him go.
Oh, this is a subject.
That's another one.
Because we're Latin wives. So hay niveles de tóxicas.
Y somos.
I mean, somos tóxicas in some things, but like that freedom part, I want my husband, I want my significant to be happy because let me tell you what, our husbands do not want to go to Machu Picchu.
Yeah.
They probably want to go on the nice beach island, you know, or like, I don't know, Kevin probably wants to go golfing in El Casa de Campo, you know, like something nice. And so, but they know that's our thing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I mean, that's for like a whole, like you said, like a whole nother episode, but like trusting your significant other, it's like game changer.
We need to do a full
life changing for
We're gonna
sure.
do deep dive episodes.
Deep dive episode, but that is like, I feel like you can't ever find like your real happiness until you're secure with yourself. And then if you are with someone that they're secure with you and you're secure with them. You. Yeah, like that.
But traveling changes your life in general. And it also makes you appreciate what you have at home.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's crazy because sometimes we're like, wow, we're so lucky we're here on these vacations. But, you know, thank God I have this job, you know, to do it. Or thank God I have this opportunity. And because we plan so far ahead, math. It's not that expensive.
It's not that expensive. We pay for it in like sections. And so you're like, but by the time you get there, like the trip's only, it's $200. It's like, you can do it, right? Or it's free. It's free.
No, by the time we get there, we're like, it's free. We paid it off. Like,
and when I say 200, like I know that can be a lot for people, but I'm like, that's what we paid for like in the airport to eat. So like, this trip was only what we ate today. It's so good because we paid it in advance. And like our husbands are like, that's not
or like math. me and my shopping. Mi problema de shopping.
Yeah.
When I get to Peru and because, you know, silver comes from there, and I was like, wait. I ended up with like, literally, I looked like a gypsy. I loved it. I was like 5 different bracelets. Oh, I want every stone. Oh, because it took Earth stone. I need her. I need Earth to help me get more money.
But we did leave our stuff with the people that were there because again, like to your point, it's like we worked hard to get here, but imagine like how hard they're working there too. Like in Egypt, I remember we always clean our hotel room.
Oh yeah, I feel so bad.
In our room. So we like cleaned it and then we like laid out our clothes. All 4 of us.
Huge bags
so that they could take it and they were so happy and they could
we texted our guide at the time, and I'm sure Mohammed's gonna watch this.
Yeah.
Because he follows us, we're all friends on social. He knows we'll be back. And you know, our guide, he came over, like it was that like I was friendly. Like, hey, we have this. I don't want to offend you.
Yeah.
Would you like to give away? You can sell it, whatever.
Yeah.
And he was there, and he had dinner. He sat there with a little bit with us and everything.
Dinner.
And
I know.
In Alibaba, he was such a nice waiter. He was a waiter the whole week we were there. It was the best time.
Yeah.
But
I think that's another thing too. Is like when you do travel, and you're just like excited to be there and like happy and joyful, like. People there see it and they want to be a part of it. Like, again, like they want to be a part. So every time we've taken a trip, we've always had people that help us out there. Yeah. I feel like
we've gotten really lucky.
Like destiny because they literally like protect us while we're in that country that we don't know where that place. We give them good. Yeah. We give them good. Half full.
I'm getting all these like names for us now because now we're going to be texting half full moment right now. Like we will have like random our own little words. Yeah. What do you think our peak and our pit are of when you make a decision to go on a girls trip? And I think I'm going to do girls trips right now because I feel like
family trips are totally different.
Trips, you have the most important. I mean, we're important to each other, but you have the most important people with you right there, so you don't have intrusive thoughts. You're not boring.
Exactly.
But what do you think your peak? God, my English is so bad today. Peak and pit. There you go. My pronunciation.
Peak with girls trips in general. I think like there's no better medicine than that for your soul. Like
that's a good.
We laugh. And that laugh lasts us like months. Like that joy.
Years. Are you kidding me? We're still laughing about Melissa losing her makeup back.
No, remember her like yelling, going on the 4-wheeler?
Oh, yeah.
Like that. Like, so, and then again, so like peaks are like the medicine.
Post little clips so people can see what the heck we're talking about.
For sure. Yeah. For sure. So like peak is the medicine. Like it is just, there's nothing else. There's nothing else like that for sure. Pit is when it's done. Pit is when it's done.
When it's done and we're doing the pick and pit situation. Because we do this when we go on the girls trip. So that's what we're doing it here.
Yeah. Yeah, we do peak and pit at the end of every trip. And whoever is like part of the trip gets to do that too. So that they like, and we get to hear from each other because you're like, oh yeah, I forgot about that peak. Or oh yeah, I forgot about that pit. Yeah, that sucked. And like, oh, that was terrible. And so I don't know, it's just fun. What about yours?
I think my peak is the first. I love the planning, but it's all the videos, eating good, being with you guys, and just realizing like how lucky we get. To me, it's like going to another country gives me life. Yeah, and so being able to share with my friends. And we're girls. We do the funnest things. I know. It's wild. It's the best time. And then I think my pit is sometimes, I'm not even like, I do get, as I get older, I do get anxious when I'm leaving. Yeah. Because I get these intrusive thoughts that the plane's going to fall. And we're all moms. I know. It happens to me all the time. And I don't know how to really control it. I swear to you. I even acknowledge it to my mom. Because you know me, I'm like, oh, anxiety. I acknowledge it to her. I was like, Mom, I get anxiety when I get on the plane. Because you know what I think? It's like, we're all moms here. What if this falls? And I was like, I don't have a will. I need to usawa, to the house, so that's my only, it's going, right? It's going. But when I land, I'm like, take care of the kids because I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm like, woohoo, let's go have whatever we're doing. But it's getting there. I do because we're all moms. So I do worry for everybody.
We do turn into our parents for sure.
I know
we do.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Well, I'm just saying.
It is what it is. Okay, so with our travel, what would be like your advice that you would give someone looking to travel?
Take the risk.
Take it.
Plan it. First, you have to study the place.
Yeah.
Plan it for a while and take the risk. Book it. Book it y Dios proveerá.
Yeah, for real. And I also think like, even if it's like the saving part, because I think that's the part that
but we
really
book it so far ahead.
But you book it so far ahead. And so figure out like, what is the trip that you want to do? What is it going to take to get there? And start either save or start paying things off, which was really nice when we've done that before too, is like start paying towards it.
Yeah, we pay
so that it doesn't feel like, I think it's like anything in life, but take out all the factors that would make you say no.
Make it a priority. You know what it is?
Make it a priority.
Make it a priority because if it's important, you go to the gym and you make time for it. If your friendships are important, you make time to go to dinner.
Yeah.
Exactly. Make it a priority. And I swear to God, your life will change.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I don't want to keep boring people. No, I'm just kidding.